We got audio. We got audio. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. Oh, you. It's so goddamn crying. Okay. We're getting started. We're going to cleanse and purify the space. I need a palo santo. I know. Cleanse and purify your energy. Cleanse and purify our minds. Cleanse and purify our bodies, our souls, our spirits, our aura. Transmute any and all negative energy that is sent our way to harm us and allow it instead to be transmuted into positive energy that looks our highest good. Okay. For you too, from Palo Santo. For you and for you as well. Cleansing our spaces, anything that's sent our way, negative energy that's meant to cause us harm, cause us distress in any type of way. We transmute that energy into positive energy so it can work for our highest good. Okay? We're just getting started. Welcome to Maddie. We're just getting started. Cleansing the space. Ooh, this flowing today. Let's get a little bit more of it going. Okay. I think I like how we did it yesterday, where we did like a little deep dark. Was it yesterday? Day before? Whatever. We did that deep dark and dangerous oracle card first. And now I'm going to grab a little tiny tarot like I did yesterday. Just to see, energy check-in, overall message type vibes. The 6 of Wands and or 6 of Clubs. I'm trying to show it to you, but you just see how tiny they are, right? 6 of Clubs. Look how teeny it is. It's so teeny. Oh God, these are tiny. Okay, 6 of Wands. That really represents somebody winning, feeling victorious, being triumphant, winning out over something. So that could be somebody's vibe today. If that is something that you resonate with, I guess this reading may or may not be for you. But yeah, 6 of Wands is all about victory. Somebody riding in on their high horse. That it's like somebody deserves to be riding in on that high horse because he was right, But yeah, somebody's feeling on top of the world. I just heard. Like somebody's feeling good about themselves. Somebody feeling like they just like got through something major, like a major battle or something. The 6 of Wands comes after the 5 of Wands, which is all about conflict, strife, people being in disagreement, arguments, this, that, and the other. Yeah, someone here is incredibly resilient. I'm gonna get 3 cards actually. Yeah, we got chaos in reverse. What is this? Choice with Valkyrie. And injustice, Medusa. The Medusa vibe. Someone here is used to people looking at them like they're the bad guy. Someone here is used to people seeing them as like something other than what they are. Somebody trying to like, especially with this Medusa vibe, someone tries to like demonize someone to make them out to be worse than what they actually are. Like someone here tries to like skew someone's intentions to be something else. Okay, we got resilience. I feel like that's definitely going with the 6 of Wands energy. Someone here who they've been through a lot and it shows. This is someone who, I feel like, water for someone may be very healing, but this water is all about emotions. I feel like someone here was in a lot of emotional turmoil. In fact, that Harpy came out in reverse, and I feel like, usually people perceive the Harpies as like, they're said to be these hideous women with talons and claws, which that's funny because even my nails look like talons, but it's like they were given, once again, this false perspective of who they are. And so I feel like, especially with that being in reverse, it's almost like all chaos that's been sent someone's way is just being turned on its head. Any non-negative energy that's being sent someone's way is being turned on its head. And then about Kyrie and choice, this one's all about, this one actually came out when someone very close to me had passed, but it's all about someone fighting battles in a way that earns them a place like in their spiritual afterlife. It's kind of the vibe with this card. So, regardless of what you believe in, it's almost like it's like someone being rewarded by the universe. Like it's a battle that someone didn't want to go into. Especially in these times, I think this was like during when the Vikings were alive. In these times, it was seen as an honor to be able to die in battle. You know, if you died in battle, you went to a certain place. If you died in your sleep, you went to a different place. You know, and it's like someone here, they decided to put themselves on the front lines of something, fight some type of battle, and essentially somebody really like turned this chaotic energy on its head with that chaos in reverse. So number 8, number 35, and number 42 could be significant for someone. No, I don't feel like listening to that song today. Yeah, number 42 could be significant for someone. I got work in like 2 hours, so we'll try to go as long as we can, you know. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes, everybody. Keep liking, and maybe I'll do a reading giveaway. So whoever, I don't know. I saw something where they did like whoever sent the most gifts, they got a free reading. So I think I want to do something like that, where whoever like sends the most gifts, because it does show me, you get a free reading. I don't know if it'll be on live or how I'll like send it as a personal, but I guess it'll be up to whoever does that. But yeah, whoever sends the most gifts, you're gonna win a free reading. I'll make sure to try to mention that. But yeah, Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like someone here, after dealing with whatever this is that they've dealt with, after getting through like some kind of battle. Oh wow, I'm just now looking at the cards that have come out. Whoa. Yeah, it's like someone here is in a period of rest and reflex. Can I say reflexation? I don't know if reflexology is like significant. I think that's like where like certain points on your hand and certain points on your feet, like they'll affect different things in your body, or it can affect your aura in different ways. So reflexology might be something that somebody might be interested in looking at. But I just feel like someone here is in a period of reflection. They're looking back at themselves. They're looking back at their life, looking back at what they've come through. And it's almost like someone's looking at how far they've come. Got the Page of Cups and the Fool. So I feel like someone here, like I said, this is just energy check-in. So this is how you know if the reading's for you. I'll say again, whoever gets the most gifts, you get a free reading. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting like this, someone here, they come off, I feel, as like being very naive, or like almost like people see them as too sweet. You know, we got the Page of Cups and the Fool here. Like this is someone who I feel like is definitely a lover at heart. They have this very childlike, imaginative type of energy. Someone who likes to daydream. They like to think about, you know, the positives of things. Especially with that Fool, also it's just like someone taking a leap of faith, or it's like someone doesn't really know where they're going, but they're not afraid to take that risk. Which is like, that's so crazy that's coming out. Like someone comes across with this Page of Cups, full, you know, naive energy. But right next to that, we have the High Priestess, which is somebody who is fully aware. They're fully knowing. They're fully standing in their spiritual strength and their spiritual power, you know. And so that, I don't know. I just feel like I said, with this beginning energy, like someone being very resilient through hard times. I feel like someone here, they come across as being very naive. They come across as not knowing like what exactly is going on or what exactly is in the background. But it's like someone knows exactly what they're doing. They're very in tune with their intuition. It's very interesting. Yeah, we got King of Swords and Eight of Swords. So I feel like there's someone here who is in a masculine energy, or maybe this is, you know, if you are someone who identifies as a feminine figure, maybe you're operating more in your masculine energy, where somebody's just looking at things from a very logical standpoint. But it's almost like someone trying to be in that energy, with that coming out with the Eight of Swords. It's like causing someone to feel trapped in their own mind in a way. It's like trying to be logical about certain things. It's starting to not make sense, you know? So I feel like someone here is now kind of falling back on that, like I said, that High Priestess energy, that like, okay, this doesn't logically make sense, but for whatever reason, this is how it's supposed to be. So that, just energy check-in. I don't even know why I pulled that many cards for that, but yeah, energy check-in. I kind of like that vibe. Yeah, we got the Ace of Wands here at the back of the deck. Yeah, like someone here, someone's feeling very fired up, or like someone's really, you know, I don't know why I'm just seeing like the Moses' wand that was a snake, and everybody was so scared of it, but then he touched it, and all of a sudden it's a wand. You know, like I don't know why that's making me think of that, but it's like someone here that can transform things right before someone's very eyes, or like things that people are afraid of, things that people are scared to speak up on. Someone can like get right to the root of it without it, you know, really causing any type of trouble. Like I said, with that chaos in reverse, it's like someone here, they really know how to deal with negative energy. They know how to deal with negative vibes. And it's like someone, I'm almost getting like the way that someone goes about it is like they come off as being very naive about it. Like they don't know what's going on. But then when it's time to show up and show out, like that first little tiny tarot we had, 6 of Wands, when it's time to be victorious, someone shows up as a high priestess, as all knowing, as, you know, the high priestess is the keeper of secrets, you know, so this isn't just, oh, you tell me a secret, I'm never going to tell anyone. No, it's like keeper of secrets. I know something that you don't know about yourself, okay? But it's like someone here is like, they know certain things about people that people don't know about themselves, and they know how to go about talking about that or expressing it. So let's just energy check in. Somebody's vibe here. I like it. I like it. I don't know why this song by Delamitri rolled to me. I feel like it might be significant for somebody. Elixir, so in despair. So if you want to tell them I think, yes, you will be there. So situation, right time, yeah, like I said, whoever sends the most gifts is a free reading. If there's 0 gifts, I guess there is 0 readings. I mean, I don't really care either way, but I like doing readings. And I don't know, I think I want to get people more involved, trying to respond to the comments more, you know. But, oh my gosh. Let me flip it to see if that's what's supposed to be. Yeah. Once again, like, you can't see me. Like, this came out in another reading before where someone feels like someone does not know who they are. Like, someone doesn't see someone for who they are. Like, this is like, it came out when we were talking about somebody having like a secret crush on somebody. And then this song come on, Honeymoon Avenue by Ariana Grande. Yeah, then we got Scorpio coming out. Someone here could be a Scorpio. But I feel like someone feels like someone can't see them or doesn't know them or doesn't understand them. But it's like somebody with this high priestess sees someone exactly for who they are. They know exactly who someone is. And I just feel like somebody here, they just play dumb or something. But we'll see what this has to do with love. Oh, being a love reading could be about anything. Oh, good intentions. Yeah, it's like someone here, they actually have really good intentions. But like I said, especially with that harpy that came out, where people really gave this person or this type of characteristics like a very bad rap or a very bad name. Almost like, you know, with like tarot. Unless you actually do it and you see like, oh, it really depends on the person who is what they're aligned with. If you believe in God, you're going to see that and feel that in the readings. If you believe in something the fuck else, you're going to see that and feel that in the readings. And so I feel like that's like how someone comes across to people. It's like everything about this person seems to be very negative, seems to be very toxic. It's something that they're not used to or something that's been told is a very bad thing. But it's like someone here, I feel like, is realizing that someone actually has like very good intentions for someone, that they're not here to just start. You're right, but with the chaos that came out in the beginning in reverse, like someone's here not here to cause chaos. They're actually here to turn the chaos around. Ooh, that's flu. What is this? Nice to see you. And as I was saying, turn the chaos around. On the back of that, turn my life around. Like, yeah, I feel like someone here is changing someone's entire life. Okay, so I don't know if this is somebody that you got a little crush on, or this is somebody that got a crush on you, or this is your family, your friends, your sister, your brother, your dog. Okay, but I feel like someone here is like changing someone right before their very eyes. Like I said, with that high priestess here, this is somebody who has like a deep spiritual awareness, deep spiritual knowledge. Just somebody who knows exactly what they're doing. Like, you know how people be talking about like, oh, they knew the assignment. They knew the assignment. That's the vibe I'm getting from where this is about. It's like someone saw the spiritual assignment. They knew exactly what needed to happen, and they went about doing it in a way that's like, it seemed like they're just doing it by accident. No, it was definitely on purpose. Somebody knows exactly what they're doing. Polar opposites. Yes. Like I feel like this is someone who's like very different from you. And maybe that's also why it's like coming across as a certain way. Is that like someone here, they're not used to seeing something in a certain light, or they're not used to experiencing something, or it's like, hey, the way that I would have gone about this is different than you. Like, especially if it is, you know, I feel like that's like Like, I feel like we throw around the red flag thing a lot, but I feel like sometimes things are red flags and other times it's just like that's somebody's own trauma, you know? And so it's like, I feel like there's something here where, especially going into a relationship with somebody, it's like you see certain things that you feel like you've seen before. So it's like, oh God, that must be a bad sign. But really, it's just, no, this person's the polar opposite of you. Like I said, I don't know who this is about. It's like someone's the polar opposite of someone. And so therefore they think everything that someone is doing is like incorrect or wrong. When in reality, it's just, that's how they're supposed to be. It's, you know, it's like understanding a different perspective outside of your own. Like these cards, good news. Someone could be receiving good news from someone about someone or about something. But it's like someone's realizing that someone being in their life is actually a really good thing, and they're not this, I don't know, like I said, this harpy that's in someone's life. I don't know why I want to pull that card out again. But yeah, in this deck, it specifically talks about how, you know, people say that these harpies are to be feared, that they're, you know, people are supposed to be afraid of them. They're these evil people who only seek vengeance, this, that, and the other, when it's like, no, they're there for karmic justice. They do exactly what they need to do, exactly how they need to do it. Like I said, someone here, they show up as like this Page of Cups, very immature, very dreamlike, imaginative type of energy. But like I said, in reality, they're definitely High Priestess. Masculine or feminine. Somebody here is definitely in tune with something. Okay. Yeah, let's pull some more. I'm liking this. Let's see. Okay. Now we're getting astral sex. Okay. So one, like this to me is just making me automatically just think of dreams. Like I feel like someone might be having a lot of dreams about someone, or like very intimate and sexual dreams revolving around someone. But astral, and then on the back of that it says the lovers. Yeah. But it's like even with that, it's like I just feel like even when like someone imagining or like daydreaming about something, that in a way is a form of astral sex, you know, especially if there's like eye contact being made. But there's something heavy about like I feel like someone here has somebody on their mind that they are like definitely daydreaming heavy about this person. I think I'm gonna pull 3 more cards and then we'll move on to the tarot for this. Okay. Yeah, feeling oh Lord God, that's a ladybug. Okay, hi ladybug. What does that mean when a ladybug shows up on a live? Is this a good sign? Hey, Elias. Oh, good job. It's a ladybug. Look at it, Elias. Say hi to everybody, Elias. Might be on the camera. There's people there. Hi, hi. But look, it's a ladybug. I feel like this is spiritually significant. I don't know what that is, but and then on the back of that it says going on a date. Because I don't know what's making me think of like there's the ladybug look-alike that people think is like a ladybug, but it's actually really toxic or something. And then there's a ladybug, you know, where it's like it looks very similar. It looks exactly like that's crazy how this is. And there's, you know, the card was feeling defeated. Like I just feel like there's something significant about that. Like there's something that looks like the ladybug, but it's not the ladybug. And then there's the actual ladybug, which is actually good for you. And I feel like that's how someone has been coming across. It's like someone thinking that someone here is like very toxic, very negative. They're saying something as like being very, very wrong and bad. When it's like, no, I kind of look like that thing over there, but that's not actually what it is. I kind of look like that thing back there, but it's not actually what it is. But yeah, someone here is like the ladybug. But someone here is seeing someone that's like the ladybug look-alike, you know? So I guess it just wants to stay there. So I'll leave you to it, buddy. Go. I thought I went back on the song. And then the song The Promise just came on again after that literally came on the live yesterday. Like that's crazy. But yeah, someone made a promise to someone. They're like, oh no, like I'm solid. I'm good. But yeah, we have feeling defeated. So what is that about? And then going on a date. So I feel like someone here, they might feel like they overcome by circumstance. I put my life in the devil's hands. I fell lower than before. I know it's hard to forgive me now, but I swear I taught myself how to barricade the door. I won't go there anymore. So I feel like someone here, we're feeling defeated. Someone's feeling like in regret about like maybe the way that they perceive someone, or they're feeling in regret about the way that they've treated someone, or especially if this is someone that you're trying to date and they're like out here flirting, treating you like an option, this, that, and the other. It's like someone here is definitely feeling defeated, but like at their own hands, and especially with this, like I don't know what. Oh, I swapped the cards around. But with this King of Swords and this Eight of Cups, especially if this was someone who is identifying in their masculine energy, they tried to look at things from like a very logical standpoint, and it was like it did not serve them well at all. Like they're starting to realize, like, no, I'm really gonna have to go with my intuition here. I'm really have to go based on how I feel, and I feel like that's like very foreign for someone here. Like I feel like someone's used to looking at things at face value and then reacting to that, but in reality, it's like there's a lot more going on under the surface. I mean, but that's literally so crazy that the ladybug just started crawling across, and my first thought was, I don't remember what it's called, but it's something that looks just like the ladybug, but it's not a ladybug. And that one thing that looks like the ladybug is very fucking toxic. But the ladybugs are good for you, you know? So it's like, I just feel like that's how someone sees someone. It's like they think that someone's this ladybug lookalike, but that's not what they are. It's the last card. Yeah, I just need a little more time. Yeah, I feel like someone here, something's changing within this person. Like I said, whoever this is, especially on the back of that, it said going on a date. So I feel like whoever this is, someone just feels like they just need a little bit more time to get themselves together, a little bit more time to get their life in order. Something could be significant about September, which I'm pretty sure is Virgo and Libra season. And then, yeah, you will never truly know me. Yeah, someone feels like they like we had you can't see me, you don't really know me, or you'll never truly know me. Like someone just feels like there's parts of them that they can't describe or express to someone, but someone with this high priestess, they know exactly what something is, who somebody is. They know the assignment. And what was that? Exactly what you asked for. So whatever this is something that someone manifests you. And I'm going to get in that in the last reading where like someone's almost like very shocked by their manifestation coming true. And so it's almost like they don't believe it or something. But let us get started with this little tarot here and see what we got going on. Yeah, temperance. So I feel like someone here is like balancing themselves out, balancing out their emotions, balancing out the energy between someone. Like I said, especially with the high priestess, like someone has a very casual approach to something, or like a very I don't know. I just feel like someone comes across as a mediator, especially if you were like resonating with that energy check-in at the beginning. I feel like your vibe is someone where you aren't the type of person who wants to come forward with like problems, or like, trying to insult people or trying to make people feel bad about stuff. If you see something that's a problem, you step in as the mediator, even though you are one of the parties. So I feel like that's someone's vibe. With the temperance coming out, it's like someone here, they know how to approach situations in a way that it doesn't leave people feeling angry or sad or feeling type of way, or like you're trying to talk about things with somebody. It's like someone here has a very solid grasp on their emotions and their mindset. Right? Like with the Hierophant, please. And then Temperance, come out again. Please. Please. With the Hermit. When nobody else can. Yeah, if I can't have you, then nobody else can. As I'm saying it, like, yes, the temperance shooting out as I'm talking about it when I split the deck with the Seven of Swords behind that. Yes, it's like somebody knows, like, whenever people try to approach them with this, like, very, what is this? Prudence, cunning, trickery, sabotage, indirect action. That's definitely, indirect action, talking about passive aggressive behavior. It's like somebody knows exactly how to approach that. I feel like someone doesn't respond with the same behavior. They don't respond with the same tactics. Someone here knows how to transmute it. That has, and I'm doing the little cleansing thing every single day. I'm saying transmute the negative energy that's sent our way into positive energy so it works for our highest good. That's all the person in the temperance card does, is they transmute energy. They change things from silver to gold. They change it from something less than to something better. So I feel like that's definitely how someone approaches any type of conflict and argument. It's like someone knows how to transmute any kind of confrontation or negativity with someone into something that helps to heal the both of them, rather than someone feeling like they got out on top. And that's Five of Swords energy right there. So somebody here, they definitely know how to deal with somebody. Okay, somebody definitely knows. Now we got the Hierophant. I mean, like, especially the Hierophant, and we already have the High Priestess. It's a match. Okay. Obviously, all these messages, they can be specifically for that love interest. It can be little side messages about your sister and your dog, so take what resonates. But the fact that we have a Hierophant and a High Priestess, two different decks, come on. Like, somebody here, I feel like they definitely have a very strong core of beliefs. They have a very strong morals, and they really try to make sure that they act on those. They try to make sure that they stay spiritually aligned on their path. I feel like this is someone who's incredibly spiritual. Especially we have the High Priestess and the Hierophant coming out, please. Like, this is someone who is incredibly spiritual. They are definitely they like to go the path of righteousness. And it does say loneliness on there, and I had seen like the hermit here and the emperor behind that. But you know, the hermit is all about someone who basically they live and exist in solitude. Even with the high priestess, this is someone who needs, requires, and craves alone time. This is someone who receives a lot of their spiritual downloads when they are by themselves, when they are, you know, not interacting with all this other energy, because then it allows the energy from above to flow through this person. So this is someone who definitely needs and requires a lot of alone time. And so it's like whoever this is with this Hierophant and the Hermit, it's like a lot of people, I feel like someone finally got comfortable with realizing that a lot of people won't understand the way that they operate. Especially if, like I said, with the Temperance and the Seven of Swords, indirect action, this is people who are very passive aggressive, or people who try to say things out the side of their mouth, or people who try to say things to try to cause confrontation. And someone, you know, where people would expect this person, like I said, with that, the ladybug and the ladybug lookalike, which had finally disappeared. Oh, he's crawling all over the cars. Here with the ladybug and ladybug lookalike, it's like someone will expect this person to react like the ladybug lookalike, to do the same thing back to them, to do the same passive aggressive step back. But it's like, no, that's not someone's vibe. Someone here, they know who they are. They know what they're aligned with. They know what they're saying is true. They know what they're saying is right. And so whatever this is that someone tries to bring to someone, they know how to transmute it into something better for the both of them, especially if it is someone that they care about. I mean, then we got the harpy, so that's not withstanding. Some people do deserve a little bit of karmic justice, and when they get the anger, they get the anger. But it's always warranted when it comes to this person, because someone knows that they don't like act out of character for absolutely no reason. Someone always knows that there's a purpose and a time and a place for it. This is someone who's definitely very patient, someone who, especially, you know, if people are like trying to sabotage someone or treat themselves about some type of way, this is someone who really sits back and they observe this person. And they're not just observing it just to find somebody's weaknesses. It's like, no, what really is the root of the problem here? Let me keep observing this reaction. Let me keep observing this behavior that I'm really not appreciating. And let me really see what the root cause is here. You know, so I feel like that's someone, I feel like at one point someone was very frustrated because it's like, people don't appreciate that, you know, because they don't realize that's what's happening. You know, they only react to what somebody's saying. But it's like, no, you don't understand. I really took the time out of my own life to sit here and think about why somebody's talking to me like that. To really sit here and think about, why is this person reacting like this? Why am I getting this type of vibe from this person? You know, it's like people don't recognize that. And I feel like, what did it say? Like, you will never truly know me. That's exactly how I feel. It's like somebody wanted this, like, yeah, sour taste in your mouth on the back of that. But it's like somebody wanted this, like, higher awareness and higher knowing. You know, somebody wanted to be this very deeply intuitive person, but someone wasn't, you know, counting on the fact that that would be kind of lonely to have that understanding, because no one, unless they're on that same level, will understand the way that you operate. So we did have the Six of Swords coming out as well, which I think, yeah, that came out with the Hermit. And so this is definitely just more of what we're saying, to calm things down, smooth sailing, moving on and away from conflict. You know, yeah, it says get rid of conflict or difficulties, go with the flow, reconcile, calm down, smooth sailing. You know, a beneficial change. Just, I mean, it's literally exactly what we're talking about. Like, this is somebody here who they know exactly how to diffuse a situation, because especially somebody who's this good at it, then we get the Hierophant, the High Priestess, the Hermit all coming out. This is somebody who's been through some trauma for years, and they know how to deal with that because they were in positions where they weren't able to react. This person, especially someone who relates with this, I feel like it's someone who was in situations where you were in the type of trauma where you weren't able to act how you wanted to act. You weren't able to do what you needed to do. So you needed to figure out different ways of how to defend yourself. And one of those ways went to sitting back, looking at that person and their reactions, and figuring out how to smooth around that, because now you know the root cause. You know, this is someone who has been incredibly patient throughout their life. I'm definitely picking up on childhood trauma that was coming out a lot in these readings, but I'm just feeling like this is someone who, they just have this deeper awareness of how to handle conflict. And it's like, I'm almost giving just like someone like wishes that other people could see that and appreciate it. But that's part of someone's journey, is that it is meant to be lonely, at least until you find somebody who's on the same page or whatever. But what does it say? Here you go. We're talking about the selling people's energy. Bro, you about to get blocked. You about to get muted. You're not allowed to comment anymore. You talking about selling your mother's energy yesterday. Now you're talking about selling people. No. I hope that that's a typo, but the fact that you're not Ooh, the ladybug is flying. It's kind of scaring me. Yes, this is a collective reading. But yeah, we don't do all that here. We're not selling people's energy. We transmute it and turn it into something better. And if you can't do that, pray to the Lord Jesus about it and ask him to handle it. But we're not selling people's energy on here. You muted, buddy. But anyway, yeah, I feel like someone here, they may like start to withdraw from someone, if this is kind of what they do when they're realizing that someone is kind of like giving them a very strange and unusual vibe energy. Like I said, this is someone who, yes, that's isolated from society, separated. Like I was really getting that vibe. Like someone here, they have this like resentment about the fact that like people cannot see or understand the way that they operate. Everyone just wants to look at someone as if they're the bad guy, like with the harpy there. Like someone wants to look at someone as if they're always causing problems, always causing chaos. And it's like, no, that's not what this is. These are simply reactions to disrespect and abuse that I've been receiving here. I just been real chill and calm about it, you know, because someone isn't as, I feel like this is someone who, like, because they're not as outspoken about something that someone thinks that is accepted or it's not a problem. It's like, no, I'm the type of person who's patient. I'll sit there and try to understand you. Why is the ladybug flying around? Flying bugs freak me the hell out. So please, ladybug, let's not do that. Oh God, I'm kind of getting scared, y'all. I'm kind of getting scared. But anyway, I just, maybe that's how someone feels. It's like they see, like as soon as they see someone kind of like, I just heard like flying off the handle. It's like someone gets scared. But it's like the only reason that someone would need to get scared about that is if they know that they've been disrespecting somebody the whole entire time. Like, please. So it's making sense. Like, it's making sense. But there's definitely someone who I feel like they're kind of, now it's flying in circles. This is definitely someone. Yeah, the Emperor showing up again and the star. Yeah, somebody here, like they're big dog. Okay, they're big. They're the big. They're big something. Especially with the star coming out, it does represent that there still is hope for a situation. So if there is something that you weren't sure if you should stay or if you should go, especially if this is a relationship with somebody you weren't sure if you should be with them or if you should not. It's a friendship. You don't know if this is this or that. There is still hope for a situation, but I just feel like it comes to with that Emperor, somebody laying down the law, somebody setting their boundaries, somebody maybe having to get a little bit more vocal. I feel like this is someone with that Five of Pentacles behind that who is in like a lot of anguish or anxiety about what to do because this is someone who they don't operate the same as people. And I feel like especially with this, it's like the fact that I'm getting like someone comes across as a certain way, but it's like people around them do not understand how deeply they actually care, how much they actually care about other people. And so I feel like whoever this is, they're met with a lot of disrespect. They're met with a lot of like people antagonizing them or people thinking that they're getting one up on them or like moving one over on them when in reality it's like, no, I actually care about you. And the fact that you are turning around and doing this to me, but you say that you actually care about me too, like that don't make sense. So I just feel like this is someone who, like with that Four of Cups, who's kind of getting to that point of like feeling this resentment. So I feel like maybe that's something that someone needs to ask for prayer about or to work on and to heal, is this resentment of like people not understanding them. But it's like this is exactly what somebody asked for. Somebody asked to be different. Somebody asked to be unique. Somebody asked to be spiritually in tune and spiritually gifted. And what that comes with is being misunderstood because not everybody has reached that point and that level of understanding. Not everyone has reached that point and level of understanding emotionally. It's really the cards. Yeah, Chariot, Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Like somebody here literally just follows their intuition, and all it does is lead them right to the truth with the Eight of Swords and right to exactly what they want. Like, come on, like somebody here, they know exactly what they're doing. And sometimes, especially with the High Priestess, I feel like I can't even say like someone knows exactly what they're doing, but it's like with the High Priestess, it's someone who moves in a way, like especially with the High Priestess in the Chariot, it's someone who moves in a way where sometimes even they don't know what they're doing or why they're doing it, but they know that there's a purpose behind it. That's what I mean when I say someone knows exactly what they're doing. So I feel like it's like with someone, they may be indecisive about this and the other, and then they're like, I don't know why I went that way. I don't know why I went for that option. Or I don't know why I chose to react to it this way or that. It's because someone here knows, like, no matter what happens, it was exactly the way it was meant to be. That reaction was exactly the way it needed to be. So with the Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, like, yeah, someone like literally, they know exactly what it is that they've asked for. And so they know that whatever is coming on, whatever struggles and triumphs seem to be in the way, they know that it's because there's something else behind that door. That's what they asked for. So I just feel like someone here is incredibly patient with someone. Like incredibly patient. Like 10 of Cups behind that. As I'm thinking about, yeah, 10 of Cups and 7 of Cups when I split the deck. And the High Priestess behind that. Please! Queen of Cups. Like, stop. Stop. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, like somebody here, they really, really desire somebody. If this is like a love reading for someone, no, based on this reading, no, they do not hate you. I feel like they really have a deep understanding of you that you don't realize, and they're just patient. It's like this is the type of vibe I'm getting where someone, they wait for someone to come to that understanding on their own instead of trying to tell somebody about themselves. That I feel like that's the perfect way to describe this energy. I feel like there's someone here where they like where people maybe would expect them to be going off on them, telling about themselves, this, that, and the other. But I feel like this is someone where they wait for that person to come to that own understanding about their own energy and their own, vibes that they've been putting out. And so whoever this is, we got the 10 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, like this is someone who's literally daydreaming about someone. They got the head in the clouds. But I feel like someone here, they don't exactly know how exactly to approach it or how to go about it. But I mean, with the 10 of Cups, it's definitely like perfect harmony. Then we have the High Priestess, showing up again 2 times in one reading, please. Like this is someone who they know exactly what it is that they want. They know exactly where it is that they're trying to go. But it's just like things may look a little different than what they thought. Yeah, with the 7 of Wands, I just feel like someone here is a bit defensive about it because it looks different than what they had asked for or what they thought they asked for. It looks different than what someone expected. And so I feel like someone here is a little bit defensive about it because it's like, no, it's supposed to be this way. It's supposed to be that way. Where I always perceived the love of my life to be like this. Why I always perceive my new friends to be like this. Like, no, like something looks different than what someone expected, but it's exactly what they asked for. And I feel like that's a deep message for somebody there. But yeah, exactly. Because certain people, they like to slander. It's like certain people, and like I said, not all people are bad, and with some people, I feel like maybe that's how they have learned to deal with conflict and learn to deal with argument is to just immediately cut back and do this and the other. But I feel like there's like I said, that card that said polar opposites. I feel like whoever this is, you and this person, it's almost like you guys are polar opposites in the way that you handle situations. And I feel like whoever it is, someone thinks that, because of the way that they handle it, that's them coming out on top. And it's like, no, there's someone else in the background who's a lot more patient, who's a lot more understanding, who actually likes to sit back and look at what the root of the problem is before they say anything about it, And I feel like that is because someone is deeply in tune with their spirituality. Yeah, like look at this. We got communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. So whatever this is with somebody, did I not grab another card for that? Okay, we'll split the deck. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Somebody who, this could be a single mother or a single father, but it's definitely somebody who is like, they're on their shit. They know what they're talking about. They're very abundant. They're a very sensual person also, but this is, yeah, you got the 8 of Cups behind that. Like, this is someone who's had to leave behind a lot in their life. Maria, as we're talking about this, yeah, communicate, compromise, forgive, work it out. Let's act like my allergies aren't starting to act up. But it's like someone here, they learn and they recognize like, hey, no, this is one of those things where I know this is what I want. I see the potential of this. I know what it has the capability of being because we got the High Priestess come out twice. So it's like someone here, they know to wait it out. They know that they need to get better at communicating with this person. So I feel like maybe there is some way that this person might communicate with you that you don't really appreciate. But this is just a sign to just be more patient and figure out the right way to be able to come forward and say something to them. I'll reiterate, whoever sends the most gifts will win a live reading. Okay. Yeah, I guess I just decided it will be a live reading. So whoever sends the most gifts gets a free reading. But yeah, someone here, I don't know why you said someone has their eye on you, but it says you're doing your research. I feel like, oh, I see who wants to be in the winning for the free reading. Miss Rochelle. Okay, she wants to be in the reading for the free reading. Maybe you'll get it. But yeah, it's just someone that says you're doing your research. As I'm saying, like it's like someone here where they like to make sure they take their time and they look under the surface to try to look at what the root cause of something is before they say something, before they react in a negative way. So I feel like this is someone where you definitely do your research in the background about someone, about what they've been through, about, what they might be. Oh, is that the Luke and Pop? Okay, yeah, that's the first time I saw that. I didn't know it does all that. But yeah, it's like someone who definitely likes to look into what it is that they have going on before they react. Now we got Love Spell. You've been bewitched. I always get just weird vibes with this card. And then it just flew to the ground like that. Like, I just never see anything that's about a love spell as being a good thing. You've been bewitched. So it could be, I'm definitely getting like, this could be someone like trying to, I just heard like speaking on someone or speaking on something, like someone trying to put something on someone. You know what I'm saying? But just like, I just feel like someone here, they tried to have someone under their spell, whether or not they're actually, sitting here doing spell work. But, thoughts are energy. What somebody's thinking about someone is energy. What someone is saying about someone is energy. What someone is trying to feel towards someone, that's energy. So I feel like whatever this is, it's like someone here, I do want to get clarification about that. Because just every time a love spell comes out, I think it's just because the word spell, love spell, I just don't like the whole taking away somebody's free will. Well, you think that you can. Okay, yeah, Ten of Wands. Yeah, yes, I'm saying it. Yeah, I just feel like this is someone here with the Five of Pentacles right there. Come on. Yeah, I just feel like this is someone who, it's something about someone here where they just kind of have a lot of negative thoughts about someone. And all those negative thoughts are like manifesting in someone else's energy. And so it's like, yeah, it's really causing like burdens for someone. We got that Ten of Wands. She's in this room full of books, like she's staying up late studying for school for a test or something like that. And especially we have the spy, you're doing your research. Yeah, like I just feel like this is someone's research. It's like someone is really like burdening themselves with something that I guess they don't really need to be burdened by. I guess once you like kind of recognize what it is, that kind of will take the burden away. But I just feel like whatever this is, it's like someone feels weighed down by something and they're not sure why. It's because somebody is really like speaking bad on them or someone's really thinking negatively about someone. And the fact that someone, like I said, thoughts are loud, okay, if you know how to pay attention. So I feel like there's someone here that's really thinking very negatively about someone that's completely inaccurate. Like we're saying with that ladybug, and then there's a ladybug lookalike. Somebody thinks that something is a ladybug lookalike and not the actual ladybug. The ladybug lookalike is negative, toxic. It causes harm to the home and the animals around it, versus the actual ladybug is good for the environment. So I feel like whatever this is, it's like it's really been a burden on someone. But somewhere here, I just feel like it's been speaking on or about someone that's like, yeah, let go, make room for a new beginning that's on its way. And someone here might also be moving or changing residence. And we got narcissist behind that. These are gonna be the last three. Woo! That I grabbed for that. But where do I put these? I'll reiterate. Where did I put it? Oh, whoever sends the most gifts gets a free live reading at the end of this. Okay? Whoever sends the most gifts gets free live reading. So we'll leave it to y'all. But yeah, I just feel like someone needs to let go of either this person or let go of this mindset, let go of something, especially with moving. So someone might be having a physical move, but honestly, I just feel like this is like moving on from something, moving on from this narcissistic perspective, moving on from this like narcissistic ideology that someone has about something or someone, I don't know why I'm almost getting like, it's not even just completely letting someone go, especially if there's someone like in your family you can't really avoid, if this is like a love interest, but you're seeing a side of them that you don't really like. Because I'm not getting like this is someone who's going to be that violent type, that abusive type. If that is who they are, this reading, it's not about them. But I'm definitely getting like it's something about someone letting go of being moved by that or affected by that because they have decided to do their research and look under the surface and see what that really is, which is, oh, somebody just a little bit of a narcissist, okay? Perhaps even a covert narcissist from the way it looks like, but yeah, it's almost like once someone understands what something is, then it's easier to not be as affected by it. Once you realize where it's coming from. Yeah, blocked, nothing to say, stop calling, moved on, and suffering in silence, masked, hiding, concealing, deception. Please, and then healing behind that. Please, like we just the cards be carding all day long. The cards be carding. Like literally what I'm saying. Like I just feel like someone here, it's like they're realizing they're no longer going to play that game with someone. They're no longer going to allow someone to hide behind their mask. Like I said, this is someone who's very patient. They like to sit there and wait and make sure that they're saying what they're saying before they decide to speak on something. And so now I just feel like this is someone who they may have been trying to hide and conceal who they really were or hide and conceal what they were really doing. And they thought they were getting away with it because I feel like someone was very calm, patient, not saying anything about it. But no, someone saw exactly who it was and how it was, and they know exactly how to deal with it. And so I'm getting, yeah, with suffering and silence, I feel like someone here with that 10 of Wands, like someone was really like suffering in silence because they, I'm almost feeling like someone got too tied up in it. Someone got too attached to, the reaction instead of recognizing what it was. All that stuff is really just energy. And even the way that I imagine like anger or rage or sadness, I imagine it as an entire separate like subconscious entity. Like, oh, you're angry? Now I'm talking to that dude now. Huh? Who is that over there? Like that's the kind of vibe I'm getting, where someone's starting to learn to detach themselves from like someone that's, I don't know, just detaching themselves from that negative ass energy. So I wonder what these other two cards are. But what a reading today. Yeah, puzzled and clingy. Please. Yeah, we got confused, perplexed, and conflicted. Yes, I feel like someone was very confused about, like, okay, how am I supposed to go about this? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say to this person? How do I, figure out what I'm supposed to do with this? I feel like that's what it is. It's like someone needs to rip the mask off somebody's fucking face. Someone needs to show someone, like, hey, I actually know exactly what you've been doing this whole goddamn time. I've just been watching you and being patient and seeing how far you think you can really go with me. And I feel like, yeah, this is really, it's a dead relationship for some people. It might even be an old ex or old ways that someone's hanging on to you, which is almost like the feeling that I'm getting here. Like I said, it's not someone I'm getting is like very, it's not a toxic, negative person. It's just, yeah, what did that card say? Yeah, someone who's polar opposites, but they do have good intentions. They just need a little more time, So especially with this, I'm not feeling like it's a dead relationship. Although, take it as it resonates. For some, it could be you were just waiting for the sign to leave them. Ooh, go ahead and do it. But I'm just getting this more about someone's old ways. I just feel like that's something about like the way that someone communicates here that they're not realizing is a toxic way of communicating. Someone here is not realizing that the way they communicate is a very passive aggressive way of communicating. Someone's not realizing that the way they communicate is how they communicate with people they didn't actually like. Someone's not realizing that the way they communicate is how they communicate with a narcissist. That's how you communicate with people who are abusing you. But I feel like someone here is doing it to someone that they actually care about and they actually love, and then it's like having to step back, like, oh, but that person's not doing the same thing. Oh, that person's not actually on that shit, So I feel like someone here has been incredibly patient with someone. Like I said, whoever said they were asking if they hate you, like, no, they don't hate you. They actually deeply understand you a lot, and they know that you've been through some trauma, and so they're willing to be very patient for someone. So I don't know if this is you who's been through a trauma and you've been kind of acting out and lashing out at this person, and now you're kind of realizing, like, ooh, maybe there are a few things I need to heal. Or if this is the other person, where they've been lashing out at you. But I just feel like someone here has this deep understanding of their own self and their own behavior, so they're able to recognize that in other people. But yeah, with this reading, I'm definitely feeling like that's someone who they have, there's just some old ways of communicating, especially with communicate come out. Someone just has a very outdated way of communicating conflict, or someone has an outdated way of communicating that something makes them uncomfortable. Someone has a very outdated way of communicating that they feel disrespected. There's a better way to do that. And I feel like someone here, they keep communicating with someone as if they are the narcissist, as if they are the abuser, when in reality, somebody here has very good intentions for someone. Somebody really cares about somebody, but someone keeps like reacting to them as if they're there to cause them harm. And that's just not the case. Then we have sound healing. So someone here could want to use like sound bowls, or like listen to like YouTube videos that have like those frequencies of love, or like those frequencies of I don't know why there's just like with certain frequencies, like if somebody has anxiety, there's frequencies for healing. There's frequencies for, I do not recommend putting it on autoplay, because I don't know what the fuck my ex was listening to a couple years ago. But I was sleeping, and I ended up having like this sleep paralysis where like the whole room was red, and I don't see him, but I hear like the actual like Satan himself talking to me, mocking me, and laughing at me. Oh, ha, ha, you really think that he loves you? Blah, blah, blah. And he's just basically, talking to shit. I wake up and my ex is not there next to me. I go out into the living room, and all I hear is just this one single tone coming from the TV. And why was the video how to summon the devil? He's all the way in the living room. There's no words. There's nothing. Like, that's what really, during my spiritual awakening, that's what just started letting me know, like, oh, energy and frequencies really do affect us. Like, what? How am I having a whole sleep paralysis with the devil in my room? and you had the shit on autoplay, and that because he was knocked out sleeping, so he was like, I woke him up mad as fuck, like, why don't you have this playing? He was like, I fell asleep, I didn't know that was playing. Like, yeah, so I would not recommend having it on autoplay because I don't know what fucking crack cocaine YouTube be on sometimes. But I would highly suggest, listening to those frequencies of love, listening to frequencies to help with anxiety, to help with, if I say strength. Maybe someone does need to look up that, like frequencies to help with strength and stuff. Or someone should listen to like frequencies for specifically for healing. But I did see that one. I didn't mean to shovel it, but someone's like, I can't remember what the card said. Like something about your body's a temple. So someone needs to like respect their body more or like do something for themselves that helps them to feel like taken care of. But yeah, after this, I think we're doing that live reading. I think it was Rochelle got the #1 spot. Are you still in the chat with us, miss? Because your reading is on next. Yeah, I feel like someone here needs to spend time with friends, spend time with family, spend time with people that they love and adore and care about. I feel like someone here maybe is like new having people around them that actually like care about them. And so I feel like it's like someone just needs to bond with people around them. That could even be your family. Maybe your family is your best fucking friends. But Rochelle, are you still in the chat with us? Yep, you are the #1 gifter, so you win the free reading for tonight. So let us get to it. Let me clear out all this first. We're gonna do the Palo Santo, and then what type of reading? Like, did you just want to see what comes out? Do you want it to be a love reading? Let me know what you want, or if you have any specific questions that I'd be able to answer. And of course, you're welcome. I love doing this shit. Oh, where's my Vanessa Terrell? Yeah, see what comes out. Okay, doke, I got you, girl. I gotcha. Alright, so give me a second. I'm gonna do some Palo Santoing here real quick. Just to clear out this collective energy so that we all focused on you, boo-boo. Yeah, it's like when you're in the dust, no one else can see who you really are. Like that's exactly how I feel. If someone feels like because someone says nothing or because someone is patient, that means that they're just going for whatever the fuck this is. Like somebody thinks that because someone is like in the dust or not showing their full hand, that means that they aren't who they say they are. Your blood is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search results because it does not comply with the 4UP eligibility standards. Who was discussing drugs? Who's over here reporting alive? Like somebody here is mad as hell. That's why I know this reading was for somebody. Somebody mad as hell because I feel like somebody just got themselves put in the corner. Okay. Somebody got mad as hell because I'm telling about themselves and now somebody want to report. Who's over here talking about drugs? But that's fine. Because we got all the people that we need in this life. And so, Rochelle, we are going to cleanse the space and cleanse the energy. I mean, that's how I don't know. That's how I always know when I'm on the right track. Because I just be minding my business, and then people get mad about me minding my fucking business. It's your demons trying to come out to play. Okay. But let's cleanse and purify this space. Cleanse and purify our energy. I bet it was that dude that I muted and stopped letting him comment. I almost had to block him, but yeah. I bet it was that dude that I muted because he talking about he want to sell his sister's soul, this, that, and the other. Like, bro, what? But anyway, somebody's mad as hell. And I could feel it when I was doing the reading. Somebody's mad as hell. But it's like, no. These are straight facts. Come on now. But anyway, let's cleanse and purify the space. Cleanse and purify you. Cleanse and purify the soul. Cleanse and purify the people. Okay? But, yeah. Let's provide a reading for Rochelle that will help to change her life for the better and provide her clarity that she needs in her life anywhere that she needs it. I think we're going to start with these. Look, the music starting to skip out all of a sudden. You're all right. Like, goodbye, dude. I hope he's not still in the live. Like, why did the music stop all of a sudden? Like, what the heck? The music stopped. Yeah, like people are just mad as hell. That's their own fault. That's what I'm saying. Like people think that they do stuff in the background. And then it's like, I don't know, it's like people know that you're a spiritual person, but then it's like people want to try it, where people doubt that you are as spiritual as you say that you are, or they doubt that you're like as big dog as you say you are because you don't react in the ways. Now the speaker sounds all weird. Yeah, I feel like because you don't react in ways that they would expect, that they're used to seeing, somebody gotta step up and show them that they're real big bad. No, that's why he got muted and not blocked. I'm gonna let you sit on the live. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. But he was waiting. I think I said what YouTube must be on crack cocaine. Why do I know that's exactly what I had said that they want to report? I don't care. I feel like I need to do the Palo Santo again before we start reading. Because then the music started glitching out and stuff. But hey, young lonely could be significant. Are you all okay? I don't know why I'm getting like somebody might want to check on you. Yeah, following you had me dead in my head, dead in my home, but I can't remember what it is without you or about you. So maybe you were like stuck on someone and now you're looking back at it like, where was I at when I thought that I wanted that? But yeah, let's do a reading for Rochelle. Let's see what comes out. I'm gonna turn up a little bit. Yeah, let's do a reading for Rochelle. This is the first live reading I've ever done, so you're gonna get the special treatment today. Okay, girl, you get the special treatment today. I just see big dick energy, so maybe that's your vibe. I don't know why I want to take all of these right now, but I just feel like you have this very strong and powerful energy that like tends to intimidate people for whatever reason. But yeah, let's check it out. How can I ever forgive myself for the way that I treated you? So I don't know if this is you or someone else. Are they asking me to verify now? Oh my god, give me 2 seconds to verify. Oh, we got little donuts. Okay, I don't know if this is you or someone else, but there's something here about someone's like not forgiving themselves for either the way that they've acted or what they've done in the past. Especially, I'm thinking about this, like the song, like following you had me dead in my head, dead in my home. I don't know why I'm just getting like this is like you're like how could I have ever stayed there? And so I don't know why I'm getting like this is how someone's feeling like they're really in regrets about however it was that they treated you. But we're getting third eye chakra balanced. You see things very clearly. You are seeing things for exactly what it is, exactly how it is. It says, I know myself. I'm intuitive with universal wisdom. High priestess, like what are the odds? Like high priestess came out twice in the last reading. Now even this. That's high priestess 3 times in a row. Did I ever invert the camera? Oh gosh. I don't think I did. Oops, I'm trying to show you all the cards and it's just all backwards. But yeah, like literally High Priestess coming out again. That's 3 times now that the High Priestess is coming out. So like, yeah, amethyst, moldavite, purple fluorite, and black obsidian could be good. Patchouli oil, rosemary, and sandalwood oil. This is definitely someone who's highly intuitive. You have a very strong psychic ability. You're very focused, insightful. You might even be having like a lot of visions or dreams recently. But it's like you knew exactly what something is or exactly what something was. I'm just gonna be like quiet about it. Like with that high priestess, I'm getting very high priestessy vibes. Like you're very quiet about it. Love letters. Interesting. So is this person, did they used to send you love letters or I don't know why I just heard like love letters to self. Or I don't know, I'm just getting like I'm also getting like love bombing for some reason with love letters. Like I feel like maybe someone here had love bombed you at some point. I like anime. I don't know what that's about. Maybe somebody I just heard anime makeup. We got July. So there could be something significant about July. And not we have third eye chakra balanced. I didn't flip it over, but third eye chakra imbalanced all of a sudden showing up. So I don't know if maybe back in July there was something that happened, or it could be July in past years, maybe even the wheel. But there's like at some point where your third eye was not very clear. You were very unfocused. Maybe you were having nightmares, feeling very judgmental at some point. But it's like it's night and day difference. excuse me. Yeah, I wasn't even trying to look at it, but yeah, reject negative thoughts and unsure on the back of that. So I just think you maybe at some point in your life you weren't very sure of like the direction that you want to go, who you were, or like who anybody or anything was around you. I don't mean to say it like that, but I don't know why it's like giving me like dissociation vibes. I don't know if you heard like borderline personality or like survivor of trauma or something like that, but it's like you weren't very well, yeah, in a mental fog. Like you weren't very like connected to something. There was something that was blocking you. And if you ever do feel like that again, stargazing, getting some vitamin D and sunlight, that can definitely help to clear up the third eye. But it does say reject negative thoughts. And it's funny that you say spells because, like I said, like emotions are energy in motion, literally. Like thoughts are energy, and people can feel all energy. So, whatever thoughts someone is having about you, especially if they are negative thoughts, you feel that energy, like literally. So, it's like reject negative thoughts. Any thought that you have, it's like all thoughts come from somewhere else. We don't just make and create all of our emotions and thoughts. We aren't in control of our emotions. Where do the emotions come from then? We're not in control of our thoughts. Where are all the thoughts coming from? Like you see what I'm saying? So it's like something about like someone needs to like detach. I keep saying someone like I'm doing collective. Like I feel like you need to like detach from the negative thoughts that you have because they're all coming from somewhere else. And I feel like that's a big, especially if someone here does have borderline personality disorder. I feel like that's a big thing with like BPD is it's like we come across as being the bad guy, but it's like no, we're responding to the energy we've been receiving. Whether or not that person is aware that they've been sending that energy or not, there's some energy there that someone has been receiving. So I just feel like whatever negative thoughts someone's having, they're all coming from somewhere. And if you know that that's not you trying to think that thought, it's because that energy is coming from somebody else. Okay? Oh my God. And as I'm talking about this, like I didn't even see it. Psychiatric disorders blocking union. Like as I'm talking about borderline personality disorders, I don't know if you want to go to the doctor for this and the other, but Western medicine, they'll try to make it seem like it's this helpless ass thing, but really I feel like a lot of like the mental disabilities are just people with spiritual gifts. Like I literally talk about that 247 on my live about my perspective of what mental illness really is. It's just somebody who's real sensitive to energy. Okay. But yeah, we have psychiatric disorders blocking union, and I'm leaving her on the back of that. So like that was funny that they came out as I'm talking about that. Like so I feel like there's something about like your mindset. Maybe you struggle like deeply with anxiety or something. And that was even a hard lesson for me to learn was like a lot of the anxiety that I felt, I'm thinking that something's wrong with me. I'm thinking that something's like going wrong. I'm fearful of the whole world. The whole time, what was the anxiety? People sending me their negative fucking trash ass vibes. Reject negative thoughts. Like, come on. Reject negative thoughts. But psychiatric disorders are blocking unions. So I feel like there is maybe someone here that you're like trying to get close to or move towards that's like either you or this person. Someone here has a lot of unhealed emotions that are kind of getting in the way of how you see each other or how you perceive each other. And if this is not someone who you're talking to yet, going forward. I don't know your life quite yet, but yeah, we have don't test me. So I feel like someone here, this is your vibe, like where people I feel like will try to test you, they'll try you, they'll try to see if they can do it, and it's like no, yeah, slow hard work. You really is taking a lot for you to get to where you are, and that's where I feel like people make the mistake of coming into somebody's life and thinking that they know them based on what you told them, but somebody doesn't see how far you have come to get to where you are now, where you're now able to be perceived as the bad guy. Like, come on. People don't know the work that it took for you to finally start saying no, to finally start putting up boundaries, to finally start standing up for yourself. Especially, I know you said like your mom. I also have like a lot of trauma when it comes to my mother because it was like that was one of I don't like say it, but like it seemed like one of the biggest damn haters in my life. Because she literally like everything I would do, everything I would say, it was just always something wrong, something that, like it was not like we are on good terms now, but it was just like she had a lot of psychiatric disorders that she had to work through. Then I have my own that I had to work through. So it's like trying to do that, through both. It's very difficult to do if you don't know what's going on. So we do have the moon also coming out. Oh, and on the back of that, 1111, make a wish. Come on. So one, we did just have that full moon. So I feel like that might be significant for you. But the moon does also represent, you know, the subconscious mind, things that are hidden, things that are in the background. The moon is also all about, you know, dreams, anxieties, fears, nightmares, worries. So I feel like this might be like very heavy on your mind, like being worried about something. I don't know if it's supposed to be on that side. Yeah. That makes more sense. The Clockwork Angel. Okay. And I don't know if you've ever read these books by Cassandra Clare. Like, have you ever heard of The Mortal Instruments? It used to be a book series and they turned it into a movie and then they made a TV show about it or something. But Cassandra Clare wrote that. And so she also has this other series, which is actually my favorite. But it's called The Clockwork Prince, Clockwork Princess, and the Clockwork Angel. And essentially, what the Clockwork Angel is this necklace that she wears around her neck that someone was given to her, and it has like a little angel on there with like cogs and gears, and essentially it'll start to like heat up and warm up and glow whenever she's in the presence of demons. And so whenever that comes out in my reading, that's why I'm like, somebody has like a sixth sense when it comes to people's demons. Someone has a sixth sense when it comes to negative energy. And so like the way I always perceive, especially with borderline personality disorder, I would tell people like, no, BPD, we react to passive aggressive behavior. BPD reacts to disrespect in a different type of way. It's like, especially with it being like seen as a mental disorder, it's because it's like a part of us that doesn't want to accept that we're receiving it from where it's coming from, because usually it is from people that we care about. It is people that we perceive as being close, you know? And so it's like, that's my red flag and my radar is I be chill as fuck when I'm on my own, when I'm by myself and I'm around people. The second that I get around somebody, all of a sudden I'm feeling uncomfortable. All of a sudden I can't sleep. All of a sudden I'm feeling really anxious. All of a sudden I'm feeling really stressed out. It's because somebody around me has some very negative energy, you know? And so I feel like that's maybe something that, like for me, I know that that's my internal defense system. That's my clockwork angel. That's my necklace that starts to glow and heat up when there's negative energy around. My mental illnesses will start mental illnessing. That's how I know I'm around some funky ass energy. Because it literally, when I'm on my own, it does not happen. I'm 100% chill in my vibe, minding my own damn business, and on top of the world, feeling like I'm in tune with God and Jesus and the Lord and the universe. So I feel like maybe that's something that you need to recognize. It's like whenever you do start to feel that uncomfortable energy, whenever you do start to feel like you're getting out of character or feeling out of yourself, like this card says, reject negative thoughts and psychiatric disorders blocking union. And even with that, you know, even if you're not necessarily talking to someone, blocking union with self, you know, that not recognizing where that energy is coming from, it's like blocking you from being able to be in tune with yourself. I like this energy, girl. I like your vibe. I want to do, yeah, let's do a few tarot. And then I'm trying to think of the last deck I want to use for this. I guess I'll decide once we're done. Yeah, depending on what comes out for here, we'll decide. Okay. Oh, Five of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. Yeah. Restored faith, improved working conditions, and out of poverty. I feel like that's where you get into. I feel like once you start to recognize like what thoughts are yours and what thoughts are not, you know, what paranoid feelings are yours and what paranoid feelings are not. Like, I don't know if you relate to that at all, but like I said, I know when my mental illness starts acting up, that's because there's some energy around me that is not of a high vibration. Like, I know that now. So it's like, okay, I can't control, you know, the emotions that are going on, but at least I have that awareness, you know, going into it. Okay, there's something about this energy that's off. Whether or not this person knows it or not, there's something about that energy that's off. You know, you have that internal guiding system that lets you know when there's negative energy. And I feel like this reading is kind of letting you know it's now the time to do something about it. But yeah, especially with this Five of Pentacles in reverse to improve working conditions. It also did say faith being restored. So I feel like maybe even something about you having that understanding, it'll restore your faith, not only in yourself, but in people and in God, you know, once you start to recognize that not all of the thoughts that you feel are true, not all of the thoughts that you feel are your own. Please. Oh my God. You will not guess what card just came out. I'm going to give you one guess. Please guess what card just flipped. I know you just saw that. Please, Miss Rochelle, guess which card just flipped all the way up, turned upside down. I'm not gonna say nothing to you. Make one guess. Girl, even better. What have we been talking about this whole reading? What have we been talking about this whole reading? Why is the High Priestess coming out? Like, please. First for the collective, the High Priestess came out twice. Now, just for your own reading, the High Priestess on my third eye chakra card that I wrote in myself. And I know you saw that card just flip, 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 flip. Do like a 640 whole turn in the air, or 640 degrees is what I meant. Like, what? That's what I'm saying. Like, you are so in tune. You are so sensitive to energy, but you keep thinking that it's you. And it's like crazy. I'm saying this to you because I'm saying this to me too. Like, the fact that you resonate with this reading, we're on the same page, we're on the same vibe, girl. But it's like someone here is very intuitive, they're very enlightened, they really have deep spiritual gifts. And I feel like the way that negative energy presents itself to you, it will come as negative thoughts about yourself or about other people. The way that negative energy presents itself to you will appear as though, now you can't sleep, now you're getting migraines, now you're getting headaches, now you're stressed all the time, now you can't sleep. The energy is coming from somewhere else. Okay, like when you feel like the mental illnesses are mental illnessing, when you feel like the anxiety is getting out of hand, it's because there is someone around you who is in that vibration, who is either wishing negative on you. We did have that love spell. Who's wishing bad vibes on you, who is talking negatively about you, or who has a very negative perspective of you, and they're sending that energy out to you. That's how you know. Like with the High Priestess coming out, that's crazy. I've never seen her do that before. But I think this is all the Ten of Cups, Queen of Cups. Like, I just feel like you have something fantastic that's coming for you. Like you have something that is you're highly blessed. I guess we'll say that. Like and I feel like people know that, and it's like it almost like makes them mad about it for some reason that you're going to be this blessed ass person. Yeah, I feel like with Five of Cups, somewhere here they're deeply in regret and shame for how they've treated you. They're deeply in regret and shame for how they have allowed themselves to be perceived by you. Now, I feel like even with this, it's almost like it does say distrust, abandon, divorce. I don't know if you had to like leave someone behind or something, but it's almost like you were blaming yourself for that for a while. Like you were blaming yourself for like, well, maybe I could have done this different. Maybe I could have done that different. Maybe I shouldn't have done this like that. When it's like, no, like someone you needed to leave that behind. That was a lesson for you to learn. Oh, oh, oh. Two of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Oh. So I feel like there's somebody here who's kind of, I don't know why I just wanted to say lurking in the background. I feel like there's someone here who's kind of lurking in the background a little bit. Well, they kind of wanted to make a move towards you or something. And even if you're not like talking to nobody or you don't have a crush on anyone, this could even just be like friendship wise. I feel like something about like people being in this loss and this sadness, somebody feeling embarrassed or ashamed of how they had treated you or how they had talked to you. It's like with Two of Cups, this is the deepening of friendships, the deepening of relationships. So I feel like it's like people who want to now come in offering you something. It's people who now they see who you are, they recognize who you are, they understand, who you are, where you come from. And it's like now someone wants to try to give you the benefit of the doubt. Or now, people want to come in and try to be on your good side. Let's just say that. But High Priestess, I guess for you, High Priestess has now come out 4 times in this reading. Unheard of. Unheard of. I've never in my life seen the High Priestess this many times. But yeah, I didn't even realize it says on this card, understand emotions. Like that's really what the whole reading has been about. Like someone here has a very deep understanding of emotions, a very deep understanding of people and their demons. And it's like someone exactly how to work around it and how to move through it. Oh, okay. That might be a little too many, but we'll try it. But the card that's, I guess, wanted to come out first was soak in a bath, which baths can be very healing. Especially when I do my baths, I'm adding some essential oils, which what were, I think it said rosemary, patchouli, rosemary, and sandalwood are good essential oils for aiding that third eye, for opening it up, for helping you to see things more clearly. Like I said, it doesn't have to be, oh, I got to get the Himalayan salt now, this $500 crystal or that. No, work with what you got. Buy, keep essential oils on deck, but like a bath with some essential oils in it. If you do have crystals, putting them in the bath water, helping them be in there, and even if it is like, I used to be one of those people who was big on the placebo effect. Like, how do you know you're not just thinking it works? Now, me being who I am, it doesn't matter whether it works or not. The fact that my mind who has the belief that it will work, it's going to work for me. Maybe it won't work for you. But, so it's like something about having a king bass. Put some little crystals in there, put some little salt in there, but it's what I'm really getting with the soak in the bath. Like, you don't have to add anything in there. It's just set the intention for the bath to be cleansing. It's what I'm getting. Like, set that intention for it to be something that will help to ease your mind, to open up your third eye, to be able to see things clearly, to help to remove negative energy. When you set that intention before getting in it, like everything in this world is based on our minds. Like I said, somebody thinking thoughts, you feel that. So let's say create art. And I just see I like anime. So I don't know if you like the style of like anime. And I don't know why with that I'm thinking like anime makeup for some reason. So maybe that'd be something like you would like to like experiment with or something. But creating some kind of art, that could even be writing, doing something creative. I like, making little resin products. What is this? Sweet treat. So maybe like baking. This got to be some good kind of self care for you. Maybe you like to cook. Maybe you like to put things in the oven. Like to bake things. This, that, and the other. Make some cupcakes. What is this last card? It won't let me grab it. Yeah, make a meal. Okay, we got two about some food. Grab will go ahead and cook. Maybe cooking is like very therapeutic for you. I don't know if like that's where you can get lost, or it's almost like that. Even cooking in and of itself is transmutation in a way, changing something from one state to another, changing it from a lower state to a higher state. You're literally taking simple ingredients that by themselves seem like they're nothing and putting it together into something fantastic. Changing water to wine, changing silver to gold, like they call it alchemy, alchemizing something. So I feel like that will be something. I don't know, you might be really good at cooking. And if you're not like, if you don't cook often, I feel like that's something that maybe you should like pick up on more, is because it's like when you cook, it's not the same as when other people might cook. And the light just got super bright. I know you just saw that. Yeah, when you cook, it's not the same as when other people cook because you're the high priestess. Other people cooking, they're just putting shit together. They have their own vibe, whatever. You cooking, that's something flowing through you into that food. Like, people talk about cook with love. Now I believe that. You said yes, grandma. But now I believe that. Like, honestly, it's like I really believe when someone's mad, that shit tastes a little extra salty. What the fuck was you doing in them seasonings right there? But I feel like when someone is cooking with love, especially with self love, you taste it in the food. So I feel like that might be a way for you to be able to transmute and transform that energy within yourself. But yeah. So taking baths, creating art. This is a beautiful reading. I like this. I like this part a lot. And I like you. Thank you for the gifts. I hope you did enjoy that little personal life reading. And so I am going to get off of here. Oh God, yeah, it's 9 o'clock. I gotta start getting ready for work. So I will see y'all later. Good day. Yes, I love you guys.